Sweet parking job, man. Good job. What the heck? What is up, the world? It is your friendly neighborhood Slipgator here, hanging out today, doing stuff and things, playing some city Skylines, peeps. When I look out over my beautiful city, you know what I see? Complaining. That's all I see. Everybody's complaining, but today we're going to fix it. So a few things have changed. Well, let me tell you a little bit about what's gone on. Moved the airport back a little bit. I relocated these guys over here, and I added some new, what did I add over here? Residential. And we still have the farm town right there like that. I added two roads right here and right here to connect these areas. And then now, unfortunately, a byproduct of that is that a lot of these trucks are coming over. I think my mic is a little, there we go. All of these trucks are coming over into this area and coming out. But I can't care about that. It's nothing I can do about that. So we're just going to leave it. It's not that big of a traffic concern right now. The other thing that's going on is I've been reading on the forums about a lot of different stuff. And one of the things that people are saying is that the natural resources that are being used, the rate at which they get used up is really not fair. So, and you need, well, you don't need specifically the different types of industries. You don't absolutely have to have them, but it's important that you do for your city to work. So for right now, I'm making an executive decision for the game players, for the game company, and I've added a mod that's made it so that these are unlimited. So these are unlimited resources, and it isn't really like a cheat. It doesn't really gain, I mean, I guess you gain increased taxes from these different sorts of industries, but at the same time, like I said, you kind of need to have these in your city, in a larger city, in order to get your city to continue to survive. So that's the thing that I've done. So then that way, we'll just have oil forever and ever. It's going to be the best. So on top of that, if you check out, we're making $4,000 a week right now. It's doing pretty good. Checking out the budget, or wait, right over here, taxes, upped our high density residential to 13%. No one's complaining. Let's go ahead and drop our regular industrial to 11. So the next thing that happened was I played forever and ever, and I did a bunch of stuff and things. And then what goes on is that DX Tory, actually, let me see if all those buildings that I dozed are still gone. So DX Story is the program that I used to record with, and it crashes this game, so I use Fraps. And I was hanging out, and I was chit-chatting with a couple people, and then I went ahead and just double-clicked on DX Story while I was loading the game. There's one. Peace out. I'll explain to you what's going on with these in a minute. And it crashed the game after about, I don't know, several hours of doing stuff and things. So yeah, that was bad. So I'm just trying to right now catch up on what it is that I had changed so I can tell you. Oh, I removed some industrial from this area and added some high density residential right here. And then actually, I think, yeah, there was a hospital that I added right here for these people. And then do these guys have fire protection? They do not. Let's go ahead and move this guy back a little bit. What happens if we move you back here? Is that the best thing that ever happened? Certainly is. Looking good. So the other thing that I did in order to help with some traffic issues is over here. Oh, you guys got to see this too, by the way. Our leisure. Look at the Tower of Leisure. You get a park, and 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 you get a park. There are a lot of parks here, man. There's a whole heck of a lot of parks here. So let's go ahead and add some more because we need to increase the leisure score for this area. Oh wait, what's going on with that right there? Oh, you're not a thing yet? Let's make you one. Oh no, I remember why I didn't right now. Because there's pollution over here. We don't like pollution. But we will allow our children to play in it. You get a park and you get a park. And we're going to add some more parks over here. How about a park right there, and a park right there, and a park right here. And we'll speed up time a little bit and watch all the scores go green. Give me that green, yo. Are you guys going to be upset too? No, it looks like it's working out perfectly. All right, so they're all in the green. Now, what about fire protection? We got fire protection out here. We're good to go with that. So, anyhoozle, I feel like I may have solved our problem with the goods. The goods problem, I do believe, has been solved. Oh, fire department, do you need one? Let's do it. We don't want buildings to burn down. All right, so a couple of things that I did in the save. Remember, I was saying that I was playing, doing stuff and things, and I loaded DX and lost my save. So one of the things that I was doing was I started doing some rezoning, and I'm going to show you exactly what I did. So let's go ahead and take this guy. We'll pause this game. Let's unzone this completely. Let's go ahead and put it on fast speed. Let these guys move out so we can get a better visibility on the area. And we want to kind of do this a little bit slowly. Screw it. Faster. All right, never mind. The slowly thing, just disregard what I said. All right, so let's go ahead and just zone this guy as industrial. Like so. We don't want to do like any of the little onesie-twosie guys. We kind of want to keep it to the bigger areas. We could do a 2x2. That's not bad. All right, so we're going to zone that as industrial. And then over here as well, let's take a look at our power grid really quickly. Bulldoze these guys out of here. That is connected over in this area, so we don't need that connection. And then we'll go ahead and zone this as industrial as well. So what I'm finding, my experiment was that I couldn't figure out what was going on with the not enough goods to sell thing, right? And then I had a breakthrough. When I started doing the zoning of the industrials, it started to fix things. So everything started to get fixed, and it was really quite amazing, to be honest with you. So let's go ahead over here. Oh, this is something else that I did over here too. I'm gonna make all of this from right here into two-way road. So that everybody can get in and out. So let's just go ahead and check it one more time. Oh no, where was it? From right here? See, sometimes it misses them because I go too fast. Let's go ahead and do it slowly. Bam. Bam, bam. Bam. Because what we're trying to do is get a little bit more traffic flow action up in this piece. So now we've got some more industrial zones over in this area right here. And then over here, I want to go ahead and grab a road, connect this, like so. Then we're going to pause the game again, get into our tool, come down here. We're going to dezone all of this in this area, dezone all of this in this area. See, some of these little guys too, we're going to dezone that, and then we're going to rezone it all industrial in the center here, like so. Actually, we'll take this guy out right there. Add in this as industrial. Pop that guy out and add this in as industrial right here. Actually, take our smaller tool, bam, bam, and then let's bulldoze that. And let's go ahead and grab this guy. We'll relocate you right over there. So what we're going to try to do, the idea behind this is that we need industrial everywhere. We need a little bit of industrial in all of our places. You can't survive, or the city can't survive the way I've been doing it. And so it's just not going to work. So that's what we're doing right now. We're going to just start adding in some industrial zones. Not too many, not too much. You know what I mean? We're not going to flood everything. We're just going to grab a little bit of action in all of our places. Especially places that are kind of outside of our population areas. So like right here, we don't have really a lot of population. Over here, some offices and commercial. We can zone that industrial. You know, in this area here, that's going really good. But let's go ahead and speed up time now. These little changes that I made seem to have a really, really big difference on what was going on in the game. So let's go ahead and grab these guys too. We'll squirt that as an industrial zone as well. But those were, I do believe, all of the areas that I did before I lost my save. And then very, very quickly, things started to change. Like after I did this, it only took a little while and people stopped complaining to a point. Now we're gonna have to see about Fancy Pants Town Island. I don't really have a place here where I can do industrial like easily, so I don't know what we're gonna do. I don't want to have to kick a bunch of people out. One of my thoughts was to take this whole area and put it as industrial. I don't really want to have to kick all my people out, but it might be a thing that needs to go on. Down in here, we could do it kind of on the edge right here where some of this commercial zone is. You know what? That might not be a bad idea, although there's some pretty well-developed commercial properties there. Maybe we can just take out a couple of them. It might not be I don't know. I don't know if it would be a bad idea to just do like this area and like this area. And give a couple little industrial zones right there. We don't really want them across the street. So the other thing I was doing was those footpaths, and I lost a lot of that work that I had done. Like over in here, I think it was back here, I had started adding in, I can't remember now if I even told you guys about it. I started adding in all these different footpaths. So you have to be careful because when you add these, it can start to de-zone some of your stuff and things, which you don't want to have that happen. So let's go ahead. We don't need some of this anymore. We'll save ourselves a little bit of cash. Like so. We'll just connect this up. Bam, nailed it. And then over here, what we're doing is to try to help alleviate a little bit of traffic. I added this footpath. And then what we do with this is just connect it. Now you can try to run them like, you know, perpendicular to the building itself. But like I said, I find that it rezones. It starts to de-zone the building. So this way we're making a little footpaths, and the people actually take these footpaths and they walk on them, you know what I mean? Like it's a real thing. You wouldn't think that it diverts that much traffic, but it definitely can. And in this instance, I mean, these guys could just walk around like so, but why not give them this little footpath? Maybe make it a little easier for them and promote the walking to works. We can also, let's go ahead and bulldoze that guy. De-zone this, and then it's like, for instance, right here there's a crosswalk, which they actually use. The Kims or whatever they're called, the guys, the Peeps actually use that. So right here we'll put this right next to that crosswalk there, and hopefully that'll stimulate people to start walking around. I did it back inside of here too. Oh yeah, you can see it. So here you can see the paths actually saved from the last time I did it. I added a couple back in this area here. Unfortunately, we can't really connect these guys. And then back here, like for instance, I don't really know if this is going to make a huge amount of difference, but it's not a big amount of upkeep. And we might as well try, you know what I mean? Now over here, I think I can like hook that up to that area right there, make it a little bit more accessible. And I think you do have to connect these like this, or these guys won't actually like walk to the other spots. They won't walk to the buildings. I'd have to take a look at it a little bit closer to make sure for true. But whatevs, this is working out. And it's just amazing. It's something that we can do. So let's go ahead and just turn the time back on there. And then we will see if these changes make a difference. Now, like I said, last time I did it, it worked out for me. So will it work twice? It's a good question, you know. How can you know? We can't know for sure whether it's going to work twice. But I'm assuming that everything will go ahead and fix itself, which is what went on before. And I was kind of blown away by it, how quickly it started to happen. Now, it's going to take a minute because we just don't have a lot of demand for industrial. And when I did it before I lost the save, I did it kind of way more slowly than this because I was just testing it. So it means we're probably going to have to take some time, let stuff and things start to grow, and then see what kind of impact they have on the city. Ooh, power! And we're back! And now what do you see? Well, I mean, besides the magic road. Wait, it disappears and comes back? Look over the horizon, peeps. What do you see? Whoa. I want to fly down this road right here. Could you imagine seeing this interchange? Like, that's crazy town. But look, significantly less complaining. Significantly less complaining from all the people, man. We figured it out. You absolutely must have regular. Now, keep this in mind. This is what it is. Regular industrial zones. I don't believe... Well, maybe it's not regular, actually. I haven't proven that. I have not proven that. You might be able to get away with the other ones of the different types. But we have significantly decreased complaining in Sliptopiatonvilleburgtown. So you can see over here, these guys right here, these high-density commercial zones, these were my #1 complainers, man. That's all they did was complain. They just complained and complained forever and ever. So, yeah, we've solved a humongous problem, man, and it is easy to do. And, yeah, it just took a little bit of research. The funny thing is that I was reading on it online, and nobody really said you must have industrial zones. And I don't know, I just thought maybe we could get away with just office zones. But I was wrong. You can't. So taking that into consideration, I've been thinking about doing some stuff and things of what we're going to do. Now, I've been thinking about developing this area over here, but then also I'm seeing that we have this ore over in this area, and I was like, oh, we got some more over here too. I'm thinking that maybe we can play around with that stuff. So we got all this area on the highway here. If we're going to develop this for that ore, we're going to need to put... Look at our industrial zone demand is skyrocketing. So we're going to have to put in some housing out here too for people to go ahead and get going out here. This expansion would be quite large, but adding those industrial zones has like fixed my budget too. I've got $10,000 in a month coming in right now. I mean, I could lower taxes and that would probably stimulate some people, some demand for residential. If we take this down to 12, let's take a look and see what happens to our tax rate or to our weekly income. It's probably going to go down by quite a bit. But, all right, just watching it. 7, 6, maybe we can't. You know, it doesn't really matter. We have so much money. As long as we're in the positive, I'm good with it. So for now, 4, maybe not. Maybe this was bad. 2, how far is it going to go down? 2, 19, 2. All right, so it's flatlining at 2. So $10,000 a week is what that 1% gets us. Oh, we got a trash problem. Wait, hold on. No, you got trash. Shut up. Why are you complaining? There's only one. Just get over there and get the trash. Stop complaining. So, yeah, kind of at a crossroads is what we're going to develop next, but I'm going to have to think about it. Emergency mute. And BRBs! And we're back, and I've started to make stuff and things happen, Peeps. So I grabbed a couple of prefab districts from the City Skylines workshop. If you guys don't know, I'm not going to link them in the down there, but if you go to the City Skyline workshop, if you Google that, you'll see it. And then you can just, inside the workshop, search. This one's called Industrial Grid. That's this guy right over here. And then this guy right here is called Mine Wogbite. My something. Wong Biet. I can't decide if that is Vietnamese or German. Could be either one. So that's what we got. And I think that basically what it is a residential area with all, look at this, all raised walking paths in there. And then over here, it's just like this big fat industrial area. So first thing we're going to want to do is go ahead and zone this bad boy. So we'll put our zoning right in here. Like so. I think I'm actually at the point now where my city's starting to lag the game a little bit. So there we go. All right, we got it. And then now we'll go ahead and name this guy. We'll call this the new land. No, we'll call it Mineral Park. Mineral Park sounds so great. They're all pissed off. Why does no one like it here? It's not even anybody there to be peeved off yet. Why are they peeved off? So, all right, let's go ahead and grab, where is it? Ore industry, squirt. There it is. Damn, bam, I said. Ore industry is a thing. Now, probably going to be a good idea to set a train cargo terminal over here. So let's go ahead and grab that guy, train cargo terminal. We can squirt him probably right on the end there. Is probably not a bad spot. It could be bad no matter where it is. We're going to test this out. I'm interested to see how the traffic is going to react over here. Then we'll just go ahead and hook this guy up right here and hook him up like so there. So, all right, we got this guy. Now, there's no water or power out here yet. Oh, yeah, I set this down, too, for in the future probably. Another little park thing that I found, another little roundabout. But we might utilize that in the future. Ooh, big words. All right, so but for now, we got to get some stuff and things out here. So power, first of all, I figure we'll just run it right up the coast. Like so. Over the mountain. Into this area. We'll run it back here. Across. To, how about right there? Like so. And... oh, wait. Almost got it. I think the snap is making me. Oh, there we go. We got it. There we go. Stop complaining. All right, so now we got to get water out here. So we're going to have to run a long guy. Can I get the snap back? We'll run it right out to, like, say, here. Across. Down. Over. Down. Over. Nailed it. All right, and then up here. One of these. One of those. I missed a little bit. Whatever. Perfect. And then we're gonna run power up for, or water, pardon me, up for these guys too. Like so, like so, like so. I want to really maximize right here though. There we go, we got it. Can I get just one? Ooh, I can. Like so. All right, so this is really very far removed from all of the rest of the stuff and things that we have going on. I'm not sure how this is gonna work. So we're just gonna go ahead and zone it. And I'm gonna go ahead and zone all of this as industrial, this sort of industrial. We'll use this guy and we'll just go like that. We'll blanket the entire thing. And then we can come down inside of here and just get rid of like that guy, these little onesie-twosie guys. Why did you not get gotten? All right, we'll screw that. All right, we'll go ahead and unzone those guys too. Pardon moi. And then over here, I'm thinking high density for this whole area. So let's just go ahead, whoa, and, oh, whoa. And drag and drop this guy. Now we do want to come inside of here again with a small tool and pull these little singles out. Anything that's kind of like a one block house I don't want to have here. And that's a good spot to have like parks and stuff like that anyway. So we'll pull all these guys out. These guys can go like here, here, pull all this, all of that. And I think that that probably should be it. Other than that, everything, oh, see, there's a couple. Everything else is zoned pretty good. We can always look at this in the future too. Looks pretty good-ish. All right, so it's zoned, and it has power, and it has water. We use the super funky things over here, and I think it's going to be difficult to see if people are actually going to move all the way out here. It's definitely going to take some time, so we'll speed up stuff and things here. And then just let it run for a while and see. Oh, there's people moving in. See if people move in, man. That's crazy cool. And we're back, and it's working, man. Everything's working out over here. So we got Mineral Park now that I named it over here. And then we've got Zoolander Land. Because if you remember, Zoolander's family, they were all coal miners, and this is the mineral stuff and things. So I decided to name that Zoolander Land. And it's working great. I added some of the... services in, and at first I had them on the outskirts, and then I decided to kind of just squirt them right in the center here. So we've got like a fire department, police department, and medical center and crematorium in there. We've got, where's our incinerator? Right here. That services the whole area. I added a passenger train terminal in, and then added that into the whole system, and also put a bus line in. So the bus line goes over and over. Let me see here. Can we click on you and you can tell us how amazing you are? Do it. No. Bus. I don't want a drag line to stop it. I want you to tell me how many people you're servicing right now. Oh, I can't remember how to... Oh, crap. Wait, we can do this, can't we? Like this. There we can see. All right, better. Got it. 105 residents weekly, 9 tourists. So that bus line's working out great. If we take a look over here, we're servicing 218 people, so we should probably add a metro system out in this area as well. We will as we build it up. Having this thing selected lags my game something awful. All right, but everything is out. It's going good out here. I was a little bit worried about building so far away from the main city area, but it seems to be working out really good. We have way less complainers. We still have the more of these guys are coming in now, more of the not enough workers, and I had, like I had showed you at the beginning of the game, increased my education budget to 75%. We noticed that I had 20% uneducated workforce, and then now it's to 11%. So I think that we're going to play around with that budget a little bit more, but still, I mean, it's working out really good. As far as schools out here go, we do have the elementary school, which doesn't service the whole area, but it does some. We have the high school. Again, it doesn't service everybody, so we should still have hopefully some uneducated. I don't have a university here, so that's good to go with that. So yeah, I mean, it's everything over here is working out good in Mineral Park and Zoolander Land. It's pretty cool. Now, we did unlock a couple more unique buildings, so let's take a look over here really quickly. We are having some visitors in this area, and we might want to just kind of make this our visitor area. So let me take a look at what new buildings we unlocked. So now we have the Grand Mall, which is totally crazy, 85 grand, and then we've also got the servicing services offices. Servicing services offers all kinds of services. Does it? That's amazing. So let's take a look at what this guy is. That's kind of cool looking. Then did we get another one out here? Oh yeah, we did. Oh, I thought we already had. We have a stadium. Do we not? Have I not placed the stadium yet? And then this guy right here, the Sea and Skyscraper. It's an impressive office building, has mainly companies using it. Word for building is both passenger harbor and cargo harbor. Requirement for building the medical center. All right, so that's pretty cool. So I'm thinking what we're going to do is add the mall over in this area here. So we can squirt it down. I don't know. Maybe we'll make a little area, though. This might not be a bad spot for that stuff. For now, we're going to pop it down over here and then take a look at it. So we're just popping it and popping it. Go ahead and squirt that down. And then let's go ahead and take a look at it. That's a really cool building, man. Oh, I like that. Kind of looks like a toilet, though. A little bit. Toilet mall. A little bit. Let's go ahead and head down it. Whoa, we can't see, man. Take a look at it from down here. I like this design. Oh, I really like this design. That is so cool, man. Right out onto the street and take a look at it. That is a cool building. All right, crazy cool. So the other guys, the other skyscrapers, I'm not sure what we can do with them. We can add a couple more over here. Let's take a look at what else we got. The servicing services offices. Oh, we can't squirt it there? Why will you not become a thing? Right here, please. That's a good spot. Nailed it! All right, so really quickly, is everyone going to complain about power? No. That thing is crazy. And did it plant those trees? Or are those trees? No, they're part of it. All right, cool. It's got a helipad on top. That thing is crazy. I want to pop down and look. Oh, I'm in it. I'm in you, building. That is an impressive skyscraper. It is quite a thing. So pretty cool. All right, want to place a couple more of the cool, unique buildings. We'll probably maybe need another giant one out here. You know what might not? We have already 3, but this guy right here, where was that guy? The Sea and Skyscraper might not look bad. Oh, it's not nearly as large as I was hoping. Are you as big? What is that skyscraper? That building's bigger than this building. But anywho, we'll place it next time, guys. But it was really cool hanging out. I hope that you guys liked the video. I'm really glad we solved a couple of our problems. And the city's working great, man. Sliptopiatonvilleburgtown is doing really, really good. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you guys liked the video, please don't forget to hit the like button. Feel free to share and favorite it as you see fit. And may the stuff and things be with you. That is amazing. Sweet.